Someone left a comment on my YouTube channel saying that I make OMAD look easy. That's because OMAD is easy once you get fast adapted, not fact adapted. The hardest part is the beginning when you are trying to get adapted to 22 to 23 hours of fasting with OMAD. But rest assured, you will get over this hump once you push forward. In today's video, I'm gonna share with you some OMAD weight loss tips on how to get fast adapted eating one meal a day. I started OMAD back in September of 2022 because it's been the most effective way to help me reduce my binge eating, overeating, and emotional eating. It helps keep me in a caloric deficit. Recently, my OMAD journey has evolved into introducing foods that I never thought I would be able to eat being on a weight loss journey and still lose weight. When I started OMAD, I did keto OMAD. I did strict keto OMAD. It helped at the time because I was 229 pounds. Now that I'm 175 pounds, I kind of need to reintroduce carbs into my diet to help me retain water better. So that's my background on OMAD. This is my progress with starting OMAD back in September. And I just love this routine. Now, getting adapted to eating one meal a day, true OMAD, which I consider fasting 23 hours a day or more, is going to take some time, but it's not going to take as long as you think. I started doing strict 23-hour fasting on April 11th. I tried and I failed and I tried and I failed. So I'm gonna share with you what I learned throughout that journey. In order to get adapted to eating one meal a day and the fasting routine, it is important to eat at the same time every day. I eat at 7:00 p.m. every day, no questions asked. So I give myself a 2-hour window that is from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock to focus on my meal. 6 o'clock, I'm preparing my meal and I'm cooking it or ordering it or what have you. I like to have that hour to prepare my meal because, hey, if you're eating one meal a day, you want to make sure it's fresh and delicious, of course. And then I plate everything on the plate. I salt the heck out of it because you want to have salt on your food because it allows you to retain your electrolyte levels, because if you don't, that's when you get hungry, that's when you get the headaches, that's when you feel off. And when you get all those symptoms, that's when you're not going to stick to OMAD. So you want to make sure you're salting your food. And then I dive right into it and I eat my food. Now I count calories on OMAD because I want to count calories and it helps me to keep track of things. It's important for me to count calories on OMAD. If you're losing weight, I highly recommend counting calories on OMAD. Once you have that routine set down, it becomes easy. I know when I did OMAD back in September, when I was actually eating like one meal a day in like the 600 calorie to 800 calorie range, I ate at the same time every day. Same time every day. It does help to eat the same meal every day. Personally, I don't like to do that, but it does help with repetition. You can find a meal that you like and keep eating it over and over and over again. And you want to consume that meal within a 15 to 30 minute window, maybe 45-minute window max. You don't want to go over the hour window because it's better to eat in a smaller window because it guarantees that you won't overeat. So once you're done eating, you're done, and that's that. Now, I'm going to share with you what you need to do during your fasting hours. What should you do while fasting for 22 to 23 hours a day? Now, what I do first thing in the morning, I have a big cup of hot salt water. This hot salt water helps get my system going. It helps keeps my hunger at bay, and I'm getting in electrolytes. So I guarantee that I'm setting myself up for success as the day goes on. You want to have the salt because when you're doing OMAD, you're going to be in a calorie deficit. This is for people using OMAD to lose weight. You can use OMAD to gain weight or to maintain weight, but I'm talking about weight loss here. So have a hot cup of water or just some electrolyte powder mix of some sort. Please make sure it's 0 calorie. I just use sodium and potassium and I just put it in hot water, add some baking soda to it, and I'm off with my day. Once I have my cup of hot water, I actually take my vitamins. I have some vitamin C, I take vitamin B2, and a whole bunch of vitamins that it's helping me recover from the car accident. Vitamin C is good for immunity, to keep your immune system strong, because as you're losing weight, you're releasing toxins into your body, and you want to make sure your immune system is in tip-top shape to fight off any wild cells, aka cancer cells, or any toxins in the body. As the day goes on, I make sure I'm hydrating with water and electrolytes. I'm going back and forth and back and forth. You can have certain things during the day that will help crush your hunger. I did a video on this. However, I'll share with you some tips here. I like to have apple cider vinegar. That is like one of the best appetite crushers. Please make sure the apple cider vinegar has 0 sugar in it. You don't want to have that. Another thing I like to do is I have cayenne pepper tablets. These are a digestive aid, and they help me with my acid reflux issues that I may have sometimes. I got off medication back in December and it's messed up my stomach. So this has helped me with that, and it has helped me get rid of a hemorrhoid I had. So I just grab a few pills of these, break it up into some cold water, and drink away. Now, I highly recommend staying away from any 0-calorie sweeteners. No sweeteners. Sweeteners like stevia and sucralose and monk fruit sweeteners, because studies have shown it does spike your blood sugar. And when it spikes your blood sugar, it spikes your hunger. So that happened to me. I decided to have a cup of tea one day while I was doing an OMAD fast, and then I had a bunch of stevia in it because I said, why not? Let me just put stevia in it. Big mistake. I was hungry through the entire day. My stomach was just growling and growling until I ate my meal. That nearly made me break. So I honestly say do not put any sweeteners into your drinks, because evidence is proven right there. Another tip I want to give when it comes to OMAD weight loss is do not break your fast too early. You want to make sure you're breaking your fast around 3 to 4 hours before bed. You want to stop eating 2 hours before bed. That is key, because if you break your fast too early and you open up your eating window too big before bed, you risk eating. This has happened to me several times where I broke my fast at 5 and I'm not going to bed until 11, 12. Then I get bored and I'm like, oh, let me put this in my mouth, and then there goes my calorie count. So you want to make sure you are eating a couple hours before bed. That is key. And eventually, guys, hang in there. It gets easier. Trust me. I went through hell last month trying to adapt to 23 hours of fasting. It's going to be hard for the first week or two. It took me about 2 weeks to get fully comfortable with this OMAD routine. So if you are starting OMAD and you are going through the motions, hang in there, because I promise you, once you get over that mountain, it is so easy. OMAD makes weight loss easy. It makes weight loss a joke. Seriously, like right now it's 12 o'clock p.m. I'm not even hungry. I'm living my life, went on a walk with my dog. Sometimes I work out in the, in the morning or whatnot. Like, it really helps. Another tip that I totally forgot to mention is you want to work out a few hours before breaking your fast, because it helps crush that hunger. And again, you're getting food in right after your workout. So OMAD is awesome. Hang in there. 1 meal a day works. You can have whatever you want. And as long as you're in a calorie deficit, it is easy. I've shown proof with my pizza video. Anyway, let me know below if you're doing OMAD. Have you ever tried OMAD? What is your fasting schedule? How long are you fasting during the day? And tell me your weight loss goals. I have another 20 pounds to lose. Let me know below. And if you made it this far into the video, just drop in a bunch of time emojis, because that's what just came to my mind, because I've got 20 pounds to go. But what does that have to do with time? It came to my mind. Drop it below. Send you guys mad love. Take care. Bye.